Job capítulo 9, versículo 24. La tierra es entregada en manos de los impíos. Él cubre el rostro de sus jueces. Si no es él, ¿quién será?
Kahalal, Allah Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh, Bahasam Kagudash, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh, Tawada, Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh, Bahasam Kagudash.
Todo honrado a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, Shalom a los escogidos. El mundo es una mierda porque la tierra es entregada en manos de los impíos. Que por eso existe corrupción en todos los gobiernos del mundo. No hay ni uno que haga el bien. Ok. Chequea este artículo aquí. ¿Qué esperar del gobierno en 2023? Más de lo mismo. Mira lo que dice este artículo. Prisiones digitales. Incesantemente el gobierno y sus socios corporativos presionan por un sistema nacional de identificación digital. Y ya tú sabes para qué va eso. Ok. Precrimen, con el pretexto de ayudar a las agencias gubernamentales abrumadas a trabajar de manera más eficiente. Las tecnologías predictivas y de vigilancia de inteligencia artificial se utilizan para clasificar, segregar y marcar a la población sin preocuparse por los derechos de privacidad o el debido proceso. Hay una forma de eso en que ellos que si tú estás hablando si tú estás hablando cosas que tú no, de temas que no debería de estar hablando, el gobierno te mete preso. Ya ellos están haciendo eso. A este tipo Charleston White dijeron que hay una ley nueva. Sandra Bland, déjame buscar esa ley. Ok, el Sandra Bland Act. Ok, la ley Sandra Bland. Que es un mandato para que las cárceles en Texas te puedan meter preso si ellos dicen que tú estás loco. Eso es precrimen, man. Cuarentenas obligatorias. Ya nosotros vimos eso y muy posible que eso vuelva. Evaluaciones de salud mental por personal no médico. Yo le dije lo que están haciendo en Texas. Chips de seguimiento para ciudadanos, ya tú sabes lo que es eso, el caragma. Participación militar a nivel nacional. El futuro, según un video de entrenamiento del Pentágono, será militarista, distópico y lejos de ser amigable con la libertad. Ellos quieren un gobierno, ellos quieren un estado militar básicamente. Ok, ley marcial. Yo creo que lo menciona también en el artículo. Censura gubernamental de cualquier cosa que clasifique como desinformación. Ellos dicen que hay libre expresión, pero si tú dices algo, por ejemplo, de que fuego, en un avión tú gritas de que fuego y no hay fuego y hay pánico, de que te meten preso. Así hay límites de esa ley, pero ahora ellos quieren ponerle más límites de lo que hay, de que tú no puedes hablar de nada que pueda ser desinformación. Y en el ataque continuo del gobierno contra aquellos que critican al gobierno, ya sea que las críticas se manifiesten en palabras, hechos o pensamientos, los censores gubernamentales y corporativos que afirman protegernos de las peligrosas campañas de desinformación están de hecho sentando las bases ahora para adelantarse a cualquier peligrosas ideas que podrían desafiar el dominio de la élite del poder sobre nuestras vidas. ¿Okay? Eso, los élites, man, eso, los amalecitas. ¿Okay? Los enemigos de Israel. Evaluaciones de amenazas. El gobierno tiene una lista cada vez mayor compartida con los centros de fusión y las agencias de aplicación de la ley, de ideologías, comportamientos, afiliaciones y otras características que podrían marcar a alguien como sospechoso y resultar en que se lo etiquete como enemigo potencial del Estado. Hey, todos los hermanos, nosotros estamos en una lista, man. Si tú haces una búsqueda en Google de algo que el gobierno lo vea raro, ya tú estás en esa lista. Los hermanos, solamente por subir videos de que hey, Estados Unidos va a ser destruido, Babilonia va a ser destruido, ya estamos en esa lista. Guerra en efectivo. El gobierno y sus socios corporativos están comprometidos en una campaña concertada para cambiar a los consumidores hacia un modo de comercio digital. Ya tú sabes, man, eso es el coragma, ¿ok? Parte del coragma. Vigilancia expansiva. Y ellos quieren poner cámaras por todas partes, man. Ellos quieren poner cámaras hasta un cepillo de dientes, man. Este diablo quiere ver todo, man. Este maldito diablo me quiere estar en todo. Y Yahweh lo va a sacar del poder pronto. Policía militarizada, habiendo transformado las fuerzas del orden locales en extensiones de las fuerzas armadas. El Departamento de Seguridad Nacional, el Departamento de Justicia y el FBI están pasando a la siguiente fase de la transformación, convirtiendo a los oficiales de policía de la nación en tecnoguerreros, completos con escáneres de iris, escáneres corporales, dispositivos de radar Doppler de imágenes térmicas, programas de reconocimiento facial, lectores de matrículas, software de extracción de teléfonos celulares, dispositivos Stingray y mucho más. Esa policía va a estar... por eso que Yahweh se va a tener que darnos el poder espiritual para meterle mano, ¿ok? Meterle mano a esta policía cuando ellos se pasen con uno. Disparos policiales de ciudadanos desarmados. Y ya eso siempre se ha visto en Estados Unidos, pero no se sorprendan si llega más y más. Banderas falsas y ataques terroristas. Estados Unidos, Babilonia es un experto en banderas falsas. Okay. Y ataques terroristas que son banderas falsas, pero también ataques reales. O sea que ellos mismos la hicieron. Eso es muy posible. Casi todas las tiranías perpetradas por el gobierno de los Estados Unidos contra la ciudadanía, supuestamente para mantenernos seguros a nosotros y a la nación, se han producido como resultado de alguna amenaza fabricada de una forma u otra por nuestro propio gobierno, porque ellos son unos malditos diablos. Guerras interminables para mantener empleado el imperio militar de Estados Unidos. Y ya tú sabes, ya Odysee está preparándose para unir todos esos ejércitos, todos los reyes para esa batalla, para la Tercera Guerra Mundial. Erosiones de la propiedad privada. La propiedad privada no existe en Estados Unidos. Tú tienes que pagar, todo el mundo es inquilino, ¿ok? Tú tienes que pagar impuestos de propiedades, y si llega hiperinflación y viene un asesor del gobierno y dice, no, tu casa ahora está valorada en esta cantidad, ahora tú tienes que pagar más en impuestos de propiedades, y te jodiste. Sobre criminalización. El gobierno ha adoptado cada vez más la noción autoritaria de que sabe más y por lo tanto debe controlar, regular y dictar casi todo sobre la vida pública, privada y profesional de la ciudadanía. Ahí se mira la sobreregulación y la criminalización se han llevado a límites tan escandalosos que los gobiernos federal y estatal ahora exigen, bajo pena de una multa, que las personas soliciten un permiso antes de poder cultivar orquídeas exóticas, organizar cenas elaboradas, reunir amigos en casa para estudiar la Biblia, dar café a las personas sin hogar. Metieron una mujer presa por estar dándole comida a los pobres, ¿no? Es que Babilonia, eso es un mundo entregado a los impíos. Este mundo es del maldito diablo, ¿ok? Ese maldito diablo rojo, ¿ok? Dejar que sus hijos manejen un puesto de limonada, tener pollos como mascotas o trenzar el cabello de alguien. Tú necesitas licencia ahora para eso. No relajes, man. Para hacerle trenza a uno. Hasta para tener pollo. ¿Qué este maldito diablo, man? Registros al desnudo y denigración de la integridad corporal. Los fallos judiciales que socavan la cuarta enmienda y justifican los cacheos al desnudo invasivos nos han dejado impotentes frente a la policía facultada para sacarnos sangre a la fuerza, tomar nuestro ADN a la fuerza, cachearnos al desnudo y sondearnos íntimamente. Censura, ya estamos... Eso lo hemos visto mucho, ya los hermanos, cada hermano que ha hecho video, ok, en Gotta Wall Rahab, ok, en Great Millstone, sabe que eso es como un rito, ok, un rito de iniciación que te borren tu canal. Tributación sin representación real. Impuestos, más impuestos. Y eso no es solamente Estados Unidos, man. Eso va para toda parte del mundo. No todo exactamente como va a pasar en Estados Unidos, pero de acuerdo a lo que ellos puedan, con los presupuestos que ellos tengan y a lo conforme que sean los pueblos en esos países, eso va a llegar a toda parte del mundo. Porque el mundo está en manos de este maldito diablo, man, de Satanás. Ok, el diablo rojo. Y su representante en la tierra es Saúl, los edomitas. Que Lucas capítulo 4 versículo 5. Entonces el diablo lo llevó. Esto es cuando Yahweh estaba en el desierto ayunando. Entonces el diablo lo llevó a un lugar alto y en un instante le mostró todos los reinos del mundo y le dijo: yo te daré poder sobre todos estos reinos y sobre sus riquezas, porque a mí han sido entregados y yo puedo dárselos a quien yo quiera. Y Satanás está en control de todos los gobiernos, man, todos los reinos del mundo. Por eso es que Estados Unidos está de esa manera. Todos los países son corruptos. Okay, todos los países son una maldita mierda, man. Hay algunos países que son más libres que otros. Si tú tienes dinero, tú puedes vivir cómodo en algunos sitios, que es más cómodo que en otros sitios. Pero como quiera, no importa. Toditos son corruptos. Toditos no sirven para nada. Yahweh Bashim, la única forma que eso se va a acabar es que Yahweh Bashim establezca el reino en Jerusalén. Ahí es que se va a acabar la corrupción. Segundo Esdras capítulo 8 versículo 53. Vamos a traducirlo porque segundo Esdras, ellos tenían tanto miedo que no querían traducir ese libro a español. Segundo Esdras, capítulo 8, versículo 53. La raíz del mal está sellada de ti. La raíz del mal está sellada de ti. La debilidad y la polilla se esconden de ti. Y la corrupción huye al infierno para ser olvidada. No va a haber más corrupción. Y no va a haber muerte, y tampoco va a haber corrupción en estos gobiernos, porque estos gobiernos no son muertes. Estos gobiernos no están, si el gobierno no está para vida, ellos están para muerte. Y el opuesto de la muerte, el opuesto de la vida es la corrupción. ¿Qué significa la corrupción? Que tu cuerpo se está jodiendo, se está muriendo, se está pudriendo. Todo este mundo se está pudriendo. Los dolores pasan y al final se muestra el tesoro de la inmortalidad. Y eso es lo que vamos a tener cuando vuelva Yahweh, man. Y no vamos a tener nada de eso y que vigilancia. Yahweh ya ve todo como quiera. Pero no vamos a tener eso de un maldito diablo acechando todo lo que estamos haciendo y tú tienes que hacer esto y lo otro y tú tienes que pagar impuestos de propiedad y que tú no estás permitido hacer esto, que eso es ilegal y que tú no puedes tener un pollo, tú no puedes tener gallos, tú tienes que tener una licencia para tener gallos. Esto es un maldito diablo, man. Todo eso se va a acabar cuando llegue Yahweh, man. Y el mundo va a gozar. Okay. Cuando se acaben los 1000 años de esclavitud de los gentiles, ellos van a gozar, man, porque ellos van a vivir tranquilos en sus tierras, man, si ellos siguen las leyes de Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Y nosotros en Israel, man, nosotros vamos a estar viviendo tranquilos, man, un descanso eterno. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, shalom. Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This verse goes to show you, man, that the world is... This verse basically proves that there's no righteous country in this world. Right? All the countries in this world, all the kingdoms are wicked, man. They're all wicked. There's none righteous, man. None doeth good. And I just found this little article here. Here, what to expect from the government in 2023. More of the same. And even worse, man. Digital prisons. Unceasingly, the government and its corporate partners are pushing for a national digital ID system. You already know what that's tying into, man. You already know what that's about, man. That's that charagma, all right? That microchip is gonna tie into that. And when they start rolling that shit out, man, hey, we won't even be able to talk about it like that. Like, that's gonna be a sensitive topic, man, like the C19, all right? You won't be able to talk about it like that, man. Like right now, you could get away with it in some videos, but you won't be able to talk about, oh, that's the charagma, right? When they come out with that ID, the chip, and all that shit, hey, that's the charagma, man. That's part of the charagma. You put that chip in you, just so you can access your money and all that, and your national ID. And you talk bad about it, man. You already know what this devil's gonna do. Right, pre-crime, under the pretext of helping overwhelmed government agencies work more efficiently, AI, predictive, and surveillance technologies are being used to classify, segregate, and flag the populace with little concern for privacy rights or due process. And they're doing that now, man, with see, they got all the brothers. They got all the brothers on a list, right? FBI and NSA and all that bullshit. They got brothers on a list, man. You best believe that every brother in this thing, all right? Every brother that came, every brother that's teaching some kind of one West doctrine. All right, every brother that's teaching some kind of one West doctrine is gonna be on this list. Shit, even before coming into the truth, man. I think I already been on the list. Look, I've been looking up some crazy shit, conspiracy theories, man. Even people in the world that are in conspiracy theories, they on the list, man. Oh, they know too much. You know too much. Right? You're aware of the Matrix. Mandatory quarantines. Hey, you can believe, man, some shit pop off. Or if they come back with this C19 shit, right? Another wave or some bullshit. You best believe they're gonna bring that bullshit back, all right? They're gonna bring all these fucking restrictions back. So you better enjoy your freedom right now, your so-called freedom, whatever semblance of freedom you got right now, you better enjoy it. Mental health assessments by non-medical personnel. yeah, so they can say, oh, you're crazy because you're talking about this, you're talking about that, you're crazy, and they can lock you up. Tracking chips for citizens, you already know what that is. All right, I don't even gotta go into detail. That's the charagma. Military involvement domestically. The future, according to a Pentagon training video, will be militaristic, dystopian, and far from friendly to freedom. Indeed, all signs point to the battlefield of the future being the American home front. Anticipating this, the government plans to have the military work in conjunction with local police to quell civil unrest domestically. It's going to be uproars of the people, man. They're going to have to roll out the National Guards and all that, all right? Martial law. Government censorship of anything it classifies as disinformation. In the government's ongoing assault on those who criticize the government, whether that criticism manifests itself in word, deed, or thought, government and corporate censors claiming to protect us from dangerous disinformation campaigns are, in fact, laying the groundwork now to preempt any dangerous ideas that might challenge the power elite stranglehold over our lives. And that's been happening, all right? That's been happening with any brother that has done a video about the C-19 since the whole thing. If you haven't gotten your video, if you haven't gotten a strike over a C-19 video, you're probably not putting in enough work. Because I think every brother got a strike at one point over every channel, all right, every camp. All right, if your camp channel hasn't gotten a strike over a C-19 video, man, or you haven't gotten your channel taken down, or at least a strike, man. But hey, you haven't been putting in work. I mean, I'm not trying to call out nobody, but I mean, shit. I think that's since this whole fucking demic started. That I've gone through like 3 channels now, man. Threat assessments. The government has a growing list shared with fusion centers and law enforcement agencies of ideologies, behaviors, affiliations, and other characteristics that could flag someone as suspicious and result in their being labeled potential enemies of the state. All right, that red list. All right, that. If you're a brother in this truth, man, you probably on, not probably, you on that list. You are on that list, man. You could bet your ass they got profiles on all of us, man. Like, got some nigga in the office with Apostle Tahar's, picture on the screen, Apostle Gabar, all the top men. Every brother, man. All right, every brother probably got a profile. We gotta watch out. Government's like, we gotta watch out for these Hebrews. All right, these Hebrew Israelites. They know. They know. Especially since the apostles got arrested after 9/11. Hey, if they got arrested immediately after 9/11 with no fucking evidence or nothing, that means they've been on the list for the longest. All right, they were on some kind of suspect list. They had to have been on a list for that arrest to go down the way it did. All right, and Yahweh Shem Shah delivered them from that. That was just an appetizer of what's to come in the future for some brothers. Some brothers are gonna get caught up. War on cash. the government and its corporate partners are engaged in a concerted campaign to shift consumers towards a digital mode of commerce that can easily be monitored, tracked, tabulated, mined for data, hacked, hijacked, and confiscated with convenience. That also goes into the charagma, all right? You won't be able to, they're going to go for that digital currency, and you won't be able to do shit if you take that charagma and then you talk about the government in a negative way. All right, if you bite the hand that feeds you, all right, they can do that. But Yahweh Shema is gonna take care of the elect, man. There's gonna be a workaround for us to still be able to buy shit. I mean, brothers probably be able to, give gold or silver to a bodega owner. Be like, look, man, gold coin is worth a couple $1,000. Let me just get this and that, and you take the coin. I'll give you 25%. I'll give you 20% extra on top of what I'm buying. Some type of shit like that. Or he could have somebody that took the thing feed you, right? Hook you up. He could have an angel feed you. He could have food fall off the back of a truck. That happened to a brother in a testimony. The brother gave a testimony about that. In Barbados, I think. I don't know, some Caribbean, another Caribbean brother. He said some green bananas fell off the back of a truck, and he was looking to buy. So he had some food. Most High gave him some food. Some crazy shit like that could happen, man. And Most High will take care of us. Expansive surveillance state. All right, this devil wants to put a camera everywhere, man. If the devil could put a camera in your toothbrush, he would. All right, if he could put a camera in your toaster, he would. They're already watching us with these fucking phones, all right? Don't be surprised if every brother's doing videos, in front of on their phones and in front of their webcams at home. Don't be surprised if NSA or whatever, they're watching us, man. Keeping tabs and shit. Expansive surveillance, all right? A militarized police. Having transformed local law enforcement into extensions of the military, the Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department, and the FBI are moving into the next phase of the transformation, turning the nation's police officers into techno warriors, complete with iris scanners, body scanners, thermal imaging, Doppler radar devices, facial recognition programs, license plate readers, cell phone extraction software, stingray devices, and so much more. So they can go after the Israelites, man. Because that was the original intention for the creation of the police, all right, to hunt escaped Israelite slaves, all right, back in the time of slavery. They're going to use all these devices to try to come after the elect. That's why Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna give us that spiritual power, man. We'll be able to evade them, and if not, we're going to be able to fight them. Police shootings of unarmed citizens, and that's been going on for a minute. I don't even have to talk about that. It's going to keep going on. False flags and terrorist attacks. Babylon is the foremost expert worldwide on false flag attacks. Almost every tyranny being perpetrated by the U.S. government against the citizenry, purportedly to keep us safe and the nation secure, has come about as a result of some threat manufactured in one way or another by our own government. Hey, you see, the government will do some shit. They'll create chaos just so they can come in with the solution. Endless wars to keep America's military empire employed. And Yahweh Shema is going to put an end to that. Alright, he's going to put an end to that warmongering bullshit. Alright, because this devil doesn't keep at home. Always got to be out and about invading some other's land. Alright, invading some other country's land. Just fucking with people, man. Erosions of private property. I don't even gotta go into that, man. There ain't no true home ownership in Babylon, alright, in America. Everybody is renting, alright? If you gotta pay property taxes, you're fucking renting from the government. Alright, the government is the landlord. And if hyperinflation pop off like really badly, your house can be reassessed, and then you end up paying a whole lot more in property taxes. So people are gonna be losing their houses, man. Overcriminalization. The government has increasingly adopted the authoritarian notion that it knows best and therefore must control, regulate, and dictate almost everything about the citizenry's public, private, and professional lives. Overregulation and overcriminalization have been pushed to such outrageous limits that federal and state governments now require, on penalty of a fine, that individuals apply for permission before they can grow exotic orchids, host elaborate dinner parties, gather friends in one's home for Bible studies. You see? This is the devil, man. This devil's trying to crack down on the elect, on this truth. But what do brothers be doing, man? Brothers be fellowshipping. Alright? Brothers be having sit downs. All the brothers in the States. Give coffee to the homeless. There was a woman that in Orlando, right? Orlando, Florida. I think she got arrested for feeding the homeless. You can see how wicked. That's some wicked shit. Just for you helping out poor people, that you get. That's fucking wicked country, man. America, Babylon's fucking wicked, man. Yahweh Shema gotta destroy that fucking piece of shit. Alright? America is fucking a fucking bullshit ass, corrupt ass, piece of shit ass country. It gotta go, man. It gotta go. Can't wait till the missiles go up. You can't even, let the kids manage a lemonade stand, keep chickens as pets, or braid someone's hair. Now you gotta get a fucking license to braid hair, man. The fuck is wrong with this goddamn devil, man? Strip searches and the denigration of bodily integrity. Court rulings undermining the Fourth Amendment and justifying invasive strip searches have left us powerless against police empowered to forcefully draw our blood, forcibly take our DNA, strip searches, and probe us intimately. And that's going off, man. Especially with women, man. You ain't supposed to be looking at no other woman's, no other man's. Right? You ain't supposed to be looking at no man's woman naked, man. That shit is going off. A woman get locked up for some bullshit, trumped up charges, which happens all the time. She's gonna get searched. Alright? She's gonna get searched, and that shit is going off. America is an off-ass country, man. Super off. Censorship. Don't even gotta go into that, man. Every brother in GMS, every camp has had their videos taken down. I don't even gotta go into that. Just for reading the Bible, man. Just goes to show they're going to come after this book, man. They're going to come after the truth. Taxation without any real representation. Them taxes are going to be, they're thinking about a carbon tax now, all right? The devil's always thinking up new ways to further, destroy whatever little money we got, all right? And that's because this world belongs to the devil. All right, this world belongs to Satan. That's why it's all completely fucked up. Luke 4 verse 5. Hey, but hold up though. Hey, but that's kind of spiritual right there. Luke 3. I got that by mistake. I was trying to go for Luke 4 verse 5, but hey, every valley shall be filled and every mountain and hill shall be brought low. Hey, these governments, man, these governments and these cities, they're all going to be brought low. All right, by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They're all going to be brought low. The crooked shall be made straight, and the rough ways shall be made smooth. Because when Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gets into power, all right, all these governments are going to be taken down. And then when the heathen come out of captivity, all right, they're going to have, their own little countries, their own little governments, but it's going to be in righteousness. All right, and we're going to be looking over all of them. All right, we're going to be set up all over these other nations. Right, Luke 4 verse 5. And the devil, taking him up into an high mountain, shewed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. Verse 6. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will I give it. See, the world has been delivered into the hands of this devil, man, into Satan, all right, into Esau's hands. That's why all this shit is corrupt, because it's a reflection of his nature. So the world is a reflection of the nature of him that rules it. That's why the world mourneth, because the wicked are in power. But when the righteous are in authority, man, hey, the world is going to rejoice. Right? When Yahweh Shah comes into power, man, everybody's going to be happy. I mean, they're not going to be happy for that first 1,000 years. The heathen are not going to be happy for that first 1,000 years, but when them growing pains, they could just call that growing pains, right? When those growing pains are over, all right, they're going to be happy, man. They're going to be, let loose. All right, Esau's going to be done away with. The rest of the heathen are going to be able to go into their lands and live in peace. All right, and they're going to live righteously, man. We're not going to overtax them like this fucking devil. All right, they're going to be able to own their own houses and shit. No property taxes, none of that shit, man. Clean water, clean air, no fucking chemtrails, no GMO foods, none of that shit, man. Everything is going to be organic, natural. Everything is going to be good, all right, pure, like this fucking corrupt ass world. 2 Ezra 8 verse 53. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten, man. That corruption, this worldly corruption is going to be gone, man. All right, death is going to be gone. And also, these corrupt ass, this corrupt mentality that all these countries have, they're not going to have that mentality in the kingdom. Sorrows are past, and in the end is shoot the treasure of immortality. All right, Jake is going to be good. I don't even have to go into that. But these heathens, all right, when when they go into their own lands, and they finally have their own, their own places, their own borders and everything, there ain't gonna be no corruption. There ain't gonna be no fucking briberies, no judges they can buy off, none of that shit. All right, they're gonna be in order, and if they go off, they're gonna get their head cracked. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Call halal la Yahweh Bahasam Yahushua Bashim Kakudash. Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahushua, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahushua, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahushua. The water, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, Ababa Ball, Abad Kal Gawiyan, Abad Kal Adawamyu, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.